club.
The bottom. Yeah.
All right. Good, so I'll go again. Welcome to the 2021-22 Scholarships Award ceremony of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia. As I said before, my name is Antonio Zavaliangos. I'm a co-chair of the Scholarship Committee. It's good to see you all. All right, this is how the program looks tonight. First, there's going to be a short introduction to the scholarship program by Zoe Tripolitis, who is the president of the club. Then we'll have a mention of the mentorship program, which is a recent initiative of the club and pertains to the extra care that the recipients receive after they get this award. Then we'll go through the presentation of scholarships, and we'll conclude with a short message of Tula Bastos, who is the other co-chair of the scholarship committee. So Zoe, it's all yours. You have to unmute yourself only. Great.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to our second Scholarship Awards presentation on Zoom. We did it for the first time last year, and we're doing it again this year. Hopefully we will, in the future, have our in-person awards again. So it's nice to see all of you on Zoom, but I am looking forward to when I can see you all in person. This is actually the 50th year of our current scholarship program. As you can see on the graphic, our club was founded in 1936 and has been awarding scholarships and education loans in various forms since I believe 1939. But in 1971, we awarded the first scholarship in this, let's say, modern era. So this is the 50th year. We've awarded $856,000 in scholarships to 357 undergraduate and graduate students. So this is due to the hard work of a lot of people and the generous donations of many people. So I would like to introduce you now to our current scholarship committee, which was responsible for reviewing all the applications this year and making the final decisions awarding our scholarships. So Tula Bastos is one of the co-chairs of the scholarship committee. She's a graduate of Temple University with a BS in education and a master's degree from St. Joseph's University. Tula was a teacher in the school district of Philadelphia for 40 years, and she is now enjoying her well-deserved retirement. Irini Daskalaki Stikos is a pediatrician and pediatric infectious disease specialist, currently working at Princeton University. Evangelia Manos Conroy is a graduate of New York University and Penn State University Law School. She is currently Divisional Deputy City Solicitor for the City of Philadelphia. Mika Tsekura is a graduate of Athens Law School and holds a master's degree from Boston University. Mika teaches modern Greek language and culture at the University of Pennsylvania. Nikki Tsitsekos is a staff pharmacist for Walgreens and is a graduate of Temple University with a BS in pharmacy and has an MBA from Drexel University. And our MC tonight, Antonio Zavaliangos, is the other co-chair of the scholarship committee, and he is the A.W. Grosvenor Professor of Materials Science and Engineering at Drexel University and is a graduate of the National Technical University of Athens. He has a master's degree from Columbia University and a PhD from MIT. So thank you to our scholarship committee. Again, welcome everyone. And Antonio, I'll toss it back to you.
Very good. So the next part of the presentation is going to be by Dr. Nicholas Hadjis on the mentorship program. And I chose this painting on purpose because it actually shows the first mentor. The first mentor was actually Greek, of course, and his name was actually Mentor. He was the person that was trying to guide Telemachus as he was waiting for the return of his father, Odysseus. And the funny story about it, or funny at least in certain way, was that the first mentor was not really a good mentor. And to correct the mistake, Athena actually took his form, and she was the one that was actually guiding Telemachus in his quest to find the truth about his father. And this is the point where Telemachus is actually visiting Menelaus, the king of Sparta and husband of Helen of Troy, or of Sparta. And Menelaus is telling Telemachus, who is the person that is appearing to cry here, that his dad may have been lost. And here on the left part of the painting, you have Mentor, actually Athena, trying to console Telemachus. So I thought this is an interesting parenthesis, and I will stop talking and I'll give the floor to Dr. Nicholas Hadjis, who will explain about our mentorship program.
Great, thank you very much for that interesting introduction, and congratulations to all the scholarship recipients tonight. And I'm pleased to also thank Dr. George Tsetsekos, my co-chair of the mentoring program. To the students and the scholarship recipients, as you all are learning in life that relationships matter, networking matters, and in the mentoring program is a way for us in the Hellenic University Club to provide you with some of the networking opportunities that you might need, both for academic advising, for internship guidance and connections, as well as for your career advice. So each of you may very well be at a little different level of your academic progress, but we are prepared to provide mentors who would be very happy to speak with you and be someone to chat with in your selected field of endeavors. I often look at very successful people that I've known, and I've found many of them have established something called a career board of directors, because there are critical times in your academic career and your professional career where you will have some difficult decisions to make. And at that point, it helps to have some experienced people outside of the organization you might be working in or the academic environment you're in, who might give you some advice based on their years of experience. Therefore, we are delighted to provide all students and scholarship recipients with the Hellenic University Club mentoring program. And I believe it's one aspect of the Hellenic University Club that can be of lifelong value to you well after you've received your scholarship and progressed with your academic training and your professional careers. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, gladly.
All right, so we are moving forward with our program. We are starting with the undergraduate scholarships. And the first scholarship is in the name of Michael Dorizos, who was a very well-respected educator, lecturer, and athlete. Actually, he had a bronze and a silver medal for Greece in the 1906 and 08 Olympics. Then he came as a graduate student at Penn, and he was a wrestler. In fact, they say that he never lost a match, and he became also a professor. So quite a distinguished personality. So in the name of Michael Dorizos. The first recipient of this year is Konstantina Dimitriadis, who is attending Drexel University Legbo College of Business. The bullets that I have here on the screen describe, actually, it's very difficult to describe in so few bullets the accomplishments of Konstantina and any of the recipients. So we asked each recipient to say a few things about themselves and about the scholarship that they are receiving. Konstantina, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Konstantina Dimitriadis, and I'm very thankful for receiving the scholarship. As someone who's firstborn generation in America and having my father and his whole side of the family born in Greece, I take a lot of pride in being of the Hellenic descent and hope to continue to show my family roots to others. So a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Philadelphia, and I stayed local as I'm currently a junior at Drexel, very soon to be approaching my senior year this upcoming fall. I am an economics and finance major and hope to pursue a career in either fields. I chose these fields as I find the economy to be quite interesting and it opens the door to many opportunities. Taking economics courses throughout my years at Drexel trained my brain to think analytically, mathematically, and to gain problem solving skills. Now, thanks to Drexel's University and their co-op program, I have had the chance to intern at 3 different companies. I worked at AXA XL as a risk engineering intern. I worked at Industry Safe as a support analyst, and I also got the opportunity to work at Brown Brothers Harriman as a mutual funds ops specialist. I have met numerous people and have gained lifetime skills that I'll be using in my future to help excel my path. After having these 3 internships, it has opened my eyes towards a field in either mutual funds or private wealth management. Some of the goals that I do have for my next few years is to maintain a secure job after graduating and then possibly attending grad school part-time and furthering my education. Another goal of mine is just to get myself more familiar with the stock market, as I've learned a lot about it through classes and just some from like experience, but I still want to gain more experience. But just again, I just wanted to thank everyone and thank you for rewarding me with this scholarship, as it'll help me so much with my final year.
Very good. Congratulations. I'm not sure if I qualify to receive advice from you on private wealth management, but if you lower your bar, maybe I can ask you a few questions at some point. Very good. The next scholarship is in the name of the deceased founders of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia. And the recipient this year is Filareti Karamitros, who will be attending Bucknell University in the fall. Filareti?
Hi, my name's Filareti Karamitros. I'm, like he said, I'm going to Bucknell in the fall. The previous scholarship recipient was kind of intimidating. I'm just starting off my first year this fall. So, but I'm very excited to get into a lot of things, like the way she said everything. I'm most interested in environmental engineering and conservation studies. And what I'm most interested or like excited to learn in my experience is probably renewable energy and how that affects humans and how we can make a better urban areas based off of renewable energy, because there's a lot of just decay and filth and stuff in larger cities and stuff like that. That's what I want to target, a little bit of architecture in there and civil engineering. But yeah, I'm very thankful for this scholarship, because college, from what I've learned over the past couple of months, and I'm continuing to learn as I transition into college, is that there's a lot more costs than you expect. It's not just clear and cut tuition every month or every year and stuff like that. There's a lot of surprise costs and stuff that are more on demand due right now that this scholarship is really going to help me with, especially in the that'll occur in my first year. So I'm just overall very thankful for this. Thank you guys.
Congratulations again. You don't need to be intimidated. In few years, you must be even better. And what I enjoyed in your presentation, this combination of the engineering path with the creative side. It's a trend that we like to see in the modern day engineers. The next
Thank you.
scholarship is the Pedia Scholarship, which is awarded to a child of a member of the club. And this year we have actually 2 recipients. The first recipient is Theodore Fuskas, who will be attending the University of Pittsburgh and will study bioengineering. Theodore?
Hi, I'm actually zooming in from Boston right now. I'm out with my friends on a trip here.
Nice.
But I would like to thank the committee for the scholarship. I will be attending University of Pittsburgh for biomedical engineering. And I'm most excited to study like neural engineering. And because we don't know a lot about the brain right now, I'm very excited to learn more and advance in that path of the biomedical side. I'm trying to keep this brief, but again, thank you very much for the scholarship.
Congratulations again. The next recipient, it's the co-recipient, if you wish, of the Pedia Scholarship is Yanni Tsechekos. Yanni is studying mechanical engineering at Drexel University. And he's actually taking an exam at this point, and the exam is timed, and that guarantees that his message is going to be short. Yanni, are you on?
Hello, yeah, thank you. Well, first off, thank you all very much for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the scholarship committee. Thank you to the Hellenic University Club. Really appreciate getting the scholarship, but I also want to thank all my mentors like you, Dr. Zavaliangos, also Dr. Antonio Sconsos, my parents, all the mentors that I can and can't name, and again, my family and closest friends that have gotten me here, because really we stand on the shoulders of giants at the end of the day. Just a bit about me. My name's Yanni. I'm from Philadelphia area. I go to St. Luke's Brumall Greek Orthodox Church. I'm in my third year at Drexel studying mechanical engineering. I'm actually studying also for my master's, so makes it a little bit more interesting. As a mechanical engineer, my interest is really in aerospace and defense, more so space exploration and all that, which is why I've interned at Lockheed Martin, and I hope to work for SpaceX or NASA one day. That's my real big interest. And I hope to use the Pedia Scholarship to continue my learning education at Drexel. Something about me is that I really love learning about a lot of different things. I mean, I know what I love, but what I love more is learning things that I didn't know before. And that's what I try to do both at school and in my internships. So I hope to continue that. So again, thank you very much. Really appreciate the scholarship and hope to continue my involvement in the Hellenic University Club for many years and give back, hopefully. So thank you again.
Congratulations and good luck in the exam. Those guys at Drexel are giving you a hard time, right?
Yeah.
Very good. The next recipient is the recipient of the Goldie Vastardis Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded to a student whose parents are stewards in good standing in St. Luke's Greek Orthodox Church and is funded by a grant from the late Mr. Louis Vastardis and his wife. The recipient this year is Theodora Greco. Theodora is actually going to be attending the George Washington University this fall, and she wants to major in international affairs. Theodora?
Hi, thank you. My name is Theodora, and I will be graduating from Penn Press High School in media. I attend St. Luke's Greek Orthodox Church in Brumall. Next year, I will be attending the George Washington University, and I will be in the Elliott School of International Affairs. Specifically, I want to look at international politics of European countries. So thank you so much for this scholarship, and I hope to continue my interest in Greek Orthodoxy and in Grecian affairs as a whole. So thank you.
Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Dimitri J. Ververelli Memorial Scholarship for Architecture and Engineering, and it is a scholarship offered to a student pursuing a degree in these fields. This scholarship was established by Mrs. Anastasia Ververelli to honor her husband, who was the president of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia. The recipient this year is Julian Alamo Rosas, who is graduating from the Masterman School in Philadelphia, one of the best schools in the city. Julian, are you on? Can you give us?
Yep, I'm here.
I think you have an echo there. Okay, good. You are muted.
Sorry,
There is a second microphone.
okay, I think it's better now. I fixed it.
Yeah.
So, hello. First of all, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank the selection committee for awarding me with the Dimitri Belavelli Memorial Scholarship for Architecture and Engineering. It's been such an honor to be selected for this prestigious award. I wouldn't be here without my amazing Greek mother, who has immersed me in Greek culture throughout my upbringing. In middle school, I spent 4 years at the Greek school at St. Demetrios Church. And there I learned a lot about the Greek culture and dances, even though my Greek is very, very, very rusty. And I didn't like Greek school at the time. I've now come to appreciate being immersed in the culture. And so a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here in Philadelphia. I live in West Philly, and I go to Masterman High School. And my plans for the future, I'm going to be studying computer science at the University of Pittsburgh with the focus on artificial intelligence. And yep, thank you all for being here and for this amazing award.
Congratulations. Don't worry about your Greek being rusty. All you need to do is just practice it, and the rust will go away. Maybe next year we'll ask every recipient to say at least one sentence in Greek. You gave us an idea. Very good. The next scholarship is the Teresa Kletsos Memorial Scholarship, and it was established in 2013. It's given to a qualified student pursuing a degree in the field of education, and this award honors the past president and founding member Teresa Kletsos, and it is funded through a bequest of Teresa Kletsos and her friends and family. The recipient this year is Sofia Papachristos. Sofia?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia. My name is Sofia Papachristos. I am honored to receive the scholarship today. I want to thank all of you for this opportunity to further my education and allow me to continue my goal of being an early education teacher. I had a wonderful teacher that impacted my life when I was young, and I would like the opportunity to create an impact on other children's lives. I will be attending Centenary University in the fall. Thank you so much for your support and making my dreams come true. Thank you.
Congratulations. The next scholarship is the Cyprus Society Scholarship, and it's offered by the Cyprus Society of Greater Philadelphia to a student whose family members are in good standing of the Cyprus Society for the last 3 years. The recipient this year is Sophia Harris, who is graduating this year. In fact, actually her graduation ceremony is being held as we speak, and that is why she cannot be with us. She will be attending the University of Delaware and will pursue a major in public policy. In fact, I was sent a video by Sophia, and I will attempt to play it. I hope it will work. Can you hear it?
We don't hear it, Don.
Okay.
You have to share the sound.
Now, yes.
Can you hear it or not? Okay, let me try one more time. Sorry.
You have to share the sound also.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Give me 1 second. A minor. My expertise on Zoom after a year plus is still not where it should be. Okay, let's see if you can hear it now.
It's not heard very well. Maybe have you checked both share sound and optimize video?
Yes, that is maybe, let me, one more thing, and let's see if that works. All right. One more effort.
Hello, my name is Sophia Harris. As of this evening, I will be a graduate of Wyomissing Area Junior Senior High School. I will be attending University of Delaware Honors College in the fall. I'm a passionate competitive figure skater, and I competed all over the country during my high school education. I'm dedicated to public service and interning with Councilwoman Lucine Sahelnick for the Reading City Council, and helping out with the Boys and Girls Club in my community and the Helping Harvest Food Bank. I am also a Cypriot. I'm absolutely honored to receive this award, and I'm very sorry I could not accept it live. Unfortunately, my high school graduation is this evening. Nevertheless, this award reminds me to embrace my heritage and learn more about my identity as a Cypriot. I was lucky enough to take my first ever trip to Cyprus in the summer of 2019, pre-COVID. I hope to return in the near future. I would like to thank my parents, my sister, my grandparents, and my cousins for getting me this far in my education and always keeping me dedicated. Thank you and good night.
Very good. It worked almost. Good. Sorry. All right. The next scholarship is one of the two scholarships that they are offered by the HUC Society of Philadelphia to students of Heian descent. And this is the Liberation Memorial Scholarship, which this year goes to Dimitrios Kounis. Dimitri?
Hi, first of all, I want to thank the Scholarship Committee and the Hellenic University Club for selecting me for the HUC Liberation Memorial Scholarship. I also want to thank my parents and friends who have supported me through my life and college journey. I consider this to be a huge honor, and I cannot express just how grateful I am. With that being said, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a third year Drexel student in the accelerated BS-MS program in biomedical engineering with the concentration in tissue engineering and security tech minor. I chose this major because I'm very passionate about doing work that will directly provide positive impacts on people's lives. I'm currently on Drexel's cooperative education internship, working for GlaxoSmithKline's Discovery, Drug Metabolism, and Pharmacokinetics team, in vitro team. My past internship was at Jefferson University, working in one of their labs doing image analysis using a code I created to measure wounds on mice in order to determine if certain treatments assist in the molecular healing of the wounds. And these internships have been like huge steps for me in my career, since my plans after graduating involve working in similar areas. Specifically, I'm more interested in working in research and development, whether it's like stem cell therapy or oncology, though some of my other interests are in vaccine development, drug development, and other areas in pharmacology. I want to thank everyone so much for listening and being here, and thank you again for selecting me for this scholarship.
Very good, congratulations. I see that you were not able to do the co-op in Crete, but maybe you'll get another opportunity in the future. And I'm glad that you were able to get a co-op during that crazy time last year.
Hey, thank you so much.
Very good. So the next, the second scholarship from the HUC Society of Philadelphia bears the name of Korai Scholarship. Just a reminder to everybody, I don't think you need to be reminded, you probably know it already, that this is the 200th year from 1821, and there is a year-long celebration of that incredible revolution that essentially created modern Greece. So the recipient of this scholarship is Demi Poulathos, who is actually studying biomedical engineering at Rutgers University, and he has a GPA of only 3.96. Just a little bit higher and you would be perfect. No, you're perfect as you are. Actually, that's great. This is amazing that with all your activities, you can get this incredible grades at school. Demi?
Thank you. Good evening, Kalispera. I would first like to thank the Hellenic University Club and the Philadelphia HUC Society for granting me the generous scholarship. I am truly honored. As a second-generation Hellenic American, I am very proud of my Greek roots. I am very privileged and fortunate to have been able to visit Greece many times and the island of Chios, which is where my papu was raised. Now that life is returning to somewhat normal, I hope to return to Chios soon to visit again. I'm currently a rising junior at Rutgers, New Brunswick, studying biomedical engineering. As a biomedical engineering student, I'm applying everything I learned in the engineering discipline to learn how to better healthcare and medicine. At Rutgers, I'm also a member of the Hellenic Cultural Association Club, where my fellow Greek peers and I preserve and promote our Greek culture and faith. Additionally, I am fulfilling pre-med requirements as I hope to go to medical school in a few years to become a pediatrician. I'm taking full advantage of the many academic opportunities at Rutgers, and this generous scholarship brings me one step closer to achieving my goals. I hope to give back to the Greek community the same way the Hellenic University Club and the HUC Society have done for me. Good night, and thank you again for your generosity.
Congratulations. And this concludes the undergraduate, the part that has the undergraduate scholarships, and we will proceed with the recipients of the graduate scholarships. All of you undergraduates can see where your future can be with the accomplishments of these graduate students. Or you get a job and you have a different set of successes and accomplishments. We wish you all great success in the future. The first graduate scholarship is the Dr. Nicholas Paddy's Memorial Scholarship, and it honors Philadelphia's physician, first president and founding member of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia, Dr. Nicholas Paddy's. The recipient of this scholarship is Panagiotis Sasaris, or is it Sasaris? Actually, I didn't put the accent in the Greek part because I didn't know how to say it exactly. Panagiotis?
Thank you so much. It's Sasaris, actually. Sorry, I should have.
Don't worry, it's my fault.
Yes, so I am Christoforos Panagiotis Sasaris. I usually go by my middle name, which is Christoforos. So I lived in Greece, in Athens, or more specifically in Peristeri until age 12, and have been in the Philadelphia area ever since. Very close to Philadelphia in Glen Mills, actually, and have been attending St. George's Church in Media, Pennsylvania. So I, first of all, let me say thank you so much for awarding me this scholarship. I am extremely honored and grateful for it. So I recently, last year, graduated from Westchester University of Pennsylvania with a degree in English literature and a minor in computer science, where I interned at several institutions, including editorial internship at journal, an academic journal, and at a film festival. But my passion is mainly in cultural and historic preservation and research, which is why I interned at my undergraduate university's Special Collections Library and the Library Company of Philadelphia. And I'm currently interning at the Brandywine River Museum of Art. So I'm really staying local as I pursue graduate studies in the same field at Villanova University. And I really hope to work in this field of cultural and historic preservations. And I'm especially interested in interning and working later at departments that house archives relating to Greek history, all stages. I'm interested from ancient all the way to modern, and especially Greek diaspora. One thing I was happy about that happened since I applied for the scholarship was that I got a paper accepted at an Italian journal called La Bibliophilia, which deals with the Greek diaspora of Venice in the 18th century and the way it used a specific dictionary to preserve Hellenic heritage and also to learn ancient Greek in addition to the Greek of the 18th century. So I really hope to work at an institution that houses these types of archives that relate to the Greek diaspora. And again, thank you so much for this fantastic opportunity and the scholarship. Thank you.
Congratulations. It's great to see that you're blending your professional interests with Greek themes. That's, at least personally, I feel that this is excellent because you are continuing the connection between the diaspora and the motherland. That's awesome. Irini, you going next?
Okay. Yes, the next recipient is getting the Kathy and Nicholas Fisvis Graduate Scholarship that was, it's funded by Kathy and Nicholas Fisvis for somebody who pursues a degree in graduate or postgraduate degree in the fields of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or medicine. Had a very worthy candidate this year. You're gonna advance, Adon. And this is Artemis Zavaliankos Petropoulou. I can tell you that I had trouble fit everything I wanted to fit in these bullets in this slide. Artemis, take it away.
Okay, thank you so much. So yes, my name is Artemis Zavaliankos Petropoulou. I'm very grateful to receive this scholarship to help further my graduate studies. A bit about myself, I grew up in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. I got my bachelor's in neuroscience and psychology at the University of Southern California, and now I'm a PhD candidate in the neuroscience graduate program, also at USC. They had a very compelling case to stay with the weather and amazing research resources. My thesis focuses on identifying neuroimaging biomarkers of stroke rehabilitation, and I would like to continue to do research on how we can use MRI to track and monitor treatments of various neurological disorders and evaluate their efficacy. So my future career plan is to pursue the academic route. Wonder where I got that from, Mom and Dad. So my dream is to become a professor at a research institute, do research. I love neuroanatomy, so I dream of teaching neuroanatomy one day, and I hope to mentor the next generation of neuroscientists. So it's truly an honor to receive this scholarship from the Hellenic University Club. My parents have been longtime members. I see many familiar faces from St. Luke's, where I attended Sunday school and Greek school so many years ago. And Anna Hodges was my elementary school principal back in the day. So this scholarship is particularly special to me because it comes from the Greek community that raised me. So these awards, I think, are a great example of the wonderful support this organization provides for its community. And when I moved across the country to pursue my studies, one of the most valuable lessons I learned was that a good Greek community can really make any place feel like home. So I really encourage, especially the younger awardees, to stay active in your Hellenic student organizations. If there is none, start your own. That's what I did. And bring what you learn from this community, especially with regards to mentorship and Bavia. So thank you again for this award to the committee, especially to the Fisvis family for making this award possible. To my family for their constant support in my attempt to stay in school forever. It's truly a great honor, and congratulations to the other awardees.
Very good, congratulations. The next scholarship is the Peter Theodos Memorial Scholarship, and is given to a graduate or undergraduate student that is going to pursue a Doctor of Medicine degree. Dr. Theodos was a Philadelphia physician, past president and founding member of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia, and the scholarship is funded by the late Mrs. Peter A. Theodos. The recipient this year is Konstantinos Balis. Konstantinos?
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Again, my name is Konstantinos. So it's truly an honor to be selected as a recipient of this award of the Dr. Peters Theodos Memorial Graduate Scholarship. I would like to express my gratitude toward the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia, Ms. Theodos, and all the benefactors who make this scholarship program possible. I also would like to congratulate all the scholarship recipients on this tremendous honor and all their amazing accomplishments that we've all heard about tonight. I've actually won prior scholarship from the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia, and I know, in saying that, I know how helpful these scholarships can be to students. I'm also extremely appreciative of this opportunity, but something I'd want to express is not only the scholarship is so great for us students, of course, but the mentorship program that we spoke about earlier was very helpful to me in particular, and I urge everyone to stay connected into the program and going forward, always to be part of the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia and, mentor other people in the future. And that's something I look forward to do throughout my career. So a little bit about myself. Currently, I'm a fourth-year medical student at Drexel University College of Medicine and will be graduating this May. I plan to pursue residency in anesthesiology and will be applying to residency programs this fall. So something that's a little bit different that people really don't get about medical school sometimes is that the first 2 years are your clinical or your didactic in classroom education, and the following 2 years are usually your clinical education. So my clinical education has been upside down because of the pandemic, of course, but something that's going to happen this year that really hasn't happened last year because of the pandemic are away rotations at other institutions. So this was after I submitted my application. So I actually plan to use these funds to help support my pursuing of an elective at anesthesiology rotation in the cardiothoracic department at Weill Cornell Medicine in New York City. So I look forward to having this experience at Cornell for a month, but I'll definitely use the funds to help for housing and such expenses in my pursuing of the elective. So it'd be really great for me to create connections and experiences, stuff that wouldn't happen without the scholarship. So I'd like to thank everyone for attending this evening tonight, and I look forward to see what everyone accomplishes in their studies. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Congratulations. The last recipient of the night is the recipient of the Nicholas Giannopoulos and Antoinette Manos Giannopoulos Scholarship, which is offered to the qualified student pursuing a degree in the field of civil engineering, architecture, or fine arts. This was a scholarship established in 2019, and it honors Nicholas Giannopoulos and his wife Antoinette Manos Giannopoulos. And this award is funded by Antoinette Giannopoulos' friends and family in memory of Nicholas Giannopoulos. The recipient is Catherine McNally, sorry. Catherine?
You got that right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for attending this evening. My name is Catherine McNally. First and foremost, thank you to the Hellenic University Club of Philadelphia for hosting this event and for selecting me to be the recipient of the Nicholas and Antoinette Manos Giannopoulos Scholarship. Thank you to Mrs. Giannopoulos and to the Giannopoulos family for funding this scholarship. It truly was an honor to be selected as a recipient of this scholarship, given Nicholas Giannopoulos' career within architectural preservation. I hope to have a sliver of success within that industry in the future after my studies. I graduated in 2019 from the University of Pennsylvania. I was born and raised in Philly, decided to stay close to home, and I pursued a bachelor's in classics. But I realized later on that I really loved art history, and I was interested in law. At one point, I thought I wanted to go to law school, decided law school is too many years, but now I'm looking at another 6 years at least in school to pursue a PhD later on. I really enjoyed Arabic as well, and I realized later on in my career, in my undergraduate career, that Arabic, art history, and really just moving a little bit farther east from classics, really the synthesis of my interests fell within the field of Islamic art and architecture. So I'm very fortunate to be pursuing a degree at the University of Oxford come fall within Masters of Philosophy in Islamic Art and Architecture. I want to give a huge thank you to my parents for supporting me through these endeavors, through my journey of trying to figure out my interests and really just
inspiring me and instilling within me a love of art from a very young age, from looking at art galleries in Old City to I still remember being 8 years old or 10 and going to the Acropolis for the first time. And that love of culture and preserving heritage for future generations has always stuck with me. I also want to give a thank you to, I've been in the education industry for the past 2 years. I taught for a year over in the UK, and I've been in New York teaching at a charter school. And I'm looking forward to being back over jumping back and forth across the ponds. But I'm very much looking forward, to pursuing this because my students really inspired me to turn this passion project into a career because they showed me that they deserve to have a curriculum reflective of diversity in our world, but also to have a more empathetic approach to the Middle East. As a friend of mine from Lebanon said to me the other day, it's not just having the same culture, we're the same blood. There's so much shared history, intellectual heritage that the Middle East does not get the credit that it deserves. And I hope within my future career, after my master's, and most likely after doctoral studies, to continue to bridge the gap between the East and the West and to emphasize our similarities between these cultures.
Great, congratulations. With this rather impressive last recipient, as with all the other recipients, we are at the end of the presentation part of the event. Congratulations to all of you, Tula, and thank you to the generous donors. Tula, would you like to say a few words?
Oh, yes, thank you. Well, I'm very happy we were able to have you all join us for our Scholarship Award ceremony. We extend our gratitude to our members and to our donors for your dedication and commitment to the scholarship program. It's because of your generosity and support that we've been able to carry on this outstanding endeavor. I'd like to congratulate the parents and families of our wonderful recipients. It's your support, your guidance, and the values that you've instilled in your child that are reflected in their achievements. And to our scholarship recipients, we're happy to add you to our list of esteemed HUC recipient scholars, and we're so happy we were able to have the opportunity to celebrate your accomplishments. We're proud of you. We wish you continued success. Good.
Thank you very much, everybody, and I wish next year θα τα πούμε από κοντά. Thank you all and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations to all the worthy
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Antonius.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you and congratulations to all.
Best wishes to everyone.
Bravo.
Congratulations, everyone, and have a safe summer.
Thank you. Same to all.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Antonio Santula. Thank you, Hellenic University Club. Congratulations to all.
Congratulations, scholarship recipients.
Καληνύχτα.
Γεια σας. Καλό καλοκαίρι.
Επίσης.
Γεια χαρά.
All right. Okay, let me stop recording actually.